Hey there, and welcome to Wellness for High Performers. This is Erica Jones here, and I'm back with another short and sweet episode. If you tuned into the one last week, I'm keeping things a little bit short and tight because it is spring break week coming up, and we are heading to some fun travels. And I want to make sure that I have enough space to get everything ready and all the plans are dialed. And I also didn't want to leave you without some health insights and tips for while we're away. What I want to talk about today is wellness and optimization. Optimization sounds like a good thing. It sounds like something that's super helpful, especially when we talk about our health. But I don't have to tell you that we're all being overloaded with information every day, especially health and wellness information. And rather than feeling like a help, sometimes all of this information just adds up to be more noise. And I'll tell you what prompted me to think about this. The other night, I was customizing a new fitness watch that I had purchased to help me track my workouts. This is information I want to meet a specific weekly heart rate goal. So I am trying to get 150 minutes in at least moderate heart rate, zone two and zone three, at least at those zones. And I want to see if I can hit that goal and what that feels like. And so with this fitness watch, I purchased it. And when I was looking at the app, it's one of those that connects to your phone. I know it's like another way to be tied into the phone. Not ideal, but it's going to do what I want it to do for me. So I'm on my phone in the app and I'm looking at all the different features, all the different metrics, all the different tools inside. Like just looking at that piece alone was a little bit overwhelming. 90% of it I will never use. And I think I'm at a place in my journey where I have grown enough now to know that not all information is helpful. And I'm circling back to what I said at the beginning is that we've bought into this idea that everything needs to be optimized, but that is not always true because when optimization starts becoming a burden or a stress point, it's time to take a step back. And I know for a lot of people in the health and wellness space, sometimes the data that we're receiving, that we're being given, isn't supportive. It's just another hoop to jump through. It's just another place of tension or another reminder of where we're falling short or another thing to add to our checklist. And I say that because I know it well. I used to be someone that tracked every little thing about my health. And I think high performers are very prone to doing that because we're striving for excellence. We're going for the stars. And I also like data a lot and I like seeing visible progress. So when you're tracking data and looking at numbers and metrics, it's an easy way to visibly see your steps forward. But I had to take a step back when it started to stress me out. And I had to remember that the point of the data is to work for me, it's to give me insights that are going to help me to be for my benefit. And it's the same for you. Any data that you're getting about your health, your wearables, lab testing, even, all of this is supposed to be to your benefit, to support you, to make wellness easier, not to make it more difficult or to be a source of guilt or shame or another hoop to jump through. We're not here to be slaves to sleep scores and fitness metrics. So, as I was sitting there customizing this watch, I decided, you know what? I know exactly what I want to see on here. I want to see two or three metrics. That's what I want to watch and look at and aim for. And I customized it to that so that when I log into the app, that is what I'm seeing. And I'm not hit with a barrage of information that doesn't support my ultimate health goals. So, if you are feeling stressed or overwhelmed with any part of your health routine, or you feel like the goal has become the metric instead of the big picture of what you're actually aiming for, it may be time to make some adjustments because at the end of the day, your wellness routine, the journey for our health, and all that we're doing each day to promote health habits and instill what we want to see in our lives, all of that should feel supportive, not like another demand on our day. And so I want to leave you with that today to think about your routine or wherever in your life you're feeling friction, stress, or overwhelm when it comes to your health, and maybe time to take a step back or make some adjustments. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for listening. If this episode has helped you in any way, would you do me a favor and leave me a review wherever you listen to podcasts? And I'll say it again, keep protecting your energy, keep honoring your well being, and I will see you in the next episode. If you want more support and to continue conversations like these, head to elevaze.com. That's ELEV as in victory, AYS.com. And join me inside the Elite Edge, my weekly inspiration email for high performers like you who want to thrive while they achieve. It's where I share insights you won't find anywhere else. I'm your host, Erica Jones. I'm a wellness strategist and entrepreneur, and I help high performers create massive momentum by weaving wellness into their daily life. And until next time, make time for what matters and keep showing up as the high performer you're created to be.